What is up, guys? How's it going? Before we get into this video, I don't want to waste you guys' time. This is gonna be a quick video. There's gonna be a lot of educational stuff in it that's gonna help you out if you guys are looking for advice. Again, like I'm not like the wizard of trading here, but I'm just giving out the stuff that I've learned, the stuff that I know will help you guys. So I'm guessing if you clicked on this video, you're unprofitable or you're having some problems getting to where you want to be with trading. And I'm just going to show you guys like kind of where I'm at and go through some difficult points that I had that I think a lot of other people have too, and exactly how to move on from that point. So just for a little bit of credibility, I was going to make this the thumbnail, but I just want to show, not to brag or anything, like not to brag, but in the past 2 months on one XFA, I have 2 XFAs right now, but this is just one XFA. See that right there? Balance is $2,274. And if you guys are familiar with Top Steps payout rules, I'm eligible to take out half of that, which means $1,173, but obviously when I keep making more, I'll be able to take out all of it. And that amount of money right there is, when I take that money out, it will get back all of my losses from all the evals I've ever bought in my whole life. $2,274 I made from sitting in this chair just clicking buttons. Finally, this is like a surreal feeling right now, because this is like big boy money. Like, you make like a few $100s and you're like, oh crap, like it's getting real. And then 1,000, 2,000, like you're like, wow, like I could provide myself like on a daily basis with this money. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm just happy right now. I'm just reminiscing, but you guys aren't at that point yet, so let's get you to that point. The first stage that I was stuck in was blowing evals left and right and literally learning nothing from it, making no progress. So I'm just gonna lay out for you guys like what a week would look like for me. Like, wake up, go to school. I would be trading in school, and I had school 1 week and then work the other week. So it was 1 week on, 1 week off. So during work, I would sneak away into the bathroom to trade and stuff. But obviously in school, I didn't have to do that. My teachers were pretty chill. I could just do it in class after I got my work done. Or I would ask for a pass to go to the library and do it there. But point is, trading day starts. I would not wait for it to start. I would just get on the charts as soon as I get to school, because I would be bored, and just looking at the charts from around like 7:20, 7:25 all the way until whenever. Like, I would just be on the charts chronically all day in school. And I didn't have a real strategy yet. I watched TJR's boot camp and ICT 2022 mentorship and kind of mashed all of that together. So I knew what to look for to find a trade, but it wasn't enough to have a system. So I was like trying to figure out how the markets moved and trying to figure out how I could navigate them and make trades happen. Of course, I would have some winning trades, and obviously I'd have some losing ones too, but it was just all terribly managed and there was nothing gained from it. And the whole point of me explaining this part is that if you guys don't have a system, you might be learning. There's a difference between learning and then being ready to start applying it. And if I could go back in time, it would really suck and it would probably make me really mad to just not be able to at least try and make money for the first 3 or 4 months. But first 3 or 4 months, don't use any of that wasted brain space on actually trying to trade on a funded account and lose money. Use all of that time for studying. Like, literally, like, just go on social media, watch as many social media traders trade as much as you can. Find who you think is most credible and you like their trading style the most. Like, if you think Powell is cool with his top and bottom ticking, you really want to be like that. Find that, stock his account, watch all of his videos, watch all of his YouTube videos, and then learn from there. You need to kind of have a foundation and start building up, staying in the same spot to like really get profitable. You can't just like learn a million different things like I did and then just like kind of fail until you decide on one. And now I trade IFVGs and like continuations, but I wasn't always like that. I kind of was just stuck in between ICT and then like just random stuff that I would learn. And I was just half-assed with all of it. So I also tried like the whole top and bottom ticking for a little bit. But yeah, so definitely if you guys are in that stage where you're just blowing accounts and kind of have you, what sucks about this stage too is you think that you know what you're doing. Like you are kind of think like every time you get a win, you think you're learning more. Every time you learn like a new concept, like you think you're learning more and you think you're getting closer. But in that stage, you should just save the losses because it's safe to say for at least 6 months you're not gonna make any money. So for your first 6 months, I would not expect to pass and get any payouts at all. So if you can and have the self-control to do so, I would just stick to learning for half a year and then just go ham after that. But yeah, you guys get the point. There's going to be it happens to everyone. There's going to be a large portion of your trading life when you just start that you're going to think you know what you're doing, but really you're just like failing and learning. But if you can do that without losing money, it's definitely better. Next is the kind of anger and like crash out stage. This is one that I had. I know other people have it because I know it wasn't just me. And if it is just me, I'm glad I got past that because it really sucked. But the crash out stage. A week for me would look like getting, like I would wake up. And I was like this not too long ago, probably like 2-3 months ago. Waking up every day and like literally having a roller coaster feeling like in my stomach, like, oh, like I'm like so ready, like eager to trade. And I would get on the charts and just be so excited and like literally like mentally masturbating to the idea of being able to make money from my computer, like trading, because I thought it was so cool. Like it was giving me such a dopamine rush to like push the buttons and see the P&L going up and down. So I would think about that so much that very little of my brain space was being used towards finding a strategy, sticking to my rules, and just the dopamine rush and the emotions were just overtaking me so much. Once I was on the charts, there was almost nothing else running my trading besides my emotions. Like there was no sticking to any rules. Like there was just like if the day starts good, it might be a good day, like I'll get a win and hop off. But if the day starts bad, like just know like I remember thinking to myself, if I would get a loss, if I would lose some money early on in the day, I remember thinking like this is gonna be a rough day of like over trading. This is gonna be a rough day of just chasing my losses until like trying to get back up on a green day. And I'm not gonna lie, like I did that a lot, so much to the point where I had like almost a strategy to like chase losses and try and get like revenge trade. And I didn't really get good at it, but I got good enough to where it would work sometimes. So it was really, really bad for my psychology, and it made my subconscious mind think that it was okay to stay on the charts after a loss. And then eventually this was a really bad stage. You do not want to be in this. If you guys can see this coming and nip it in the butt before it happens, definitely do so. But if that is you right now, what you need to do is either educate yourself on the wrong things that you're doing, and it will give you the knowledge to wake up and start doing things right. But I had the knowledge, bro. I had the education. I had all of the psychology videos that I watched. I knew that I was doing stuff wrong. I knew that I shouldn't have been doing that stuff. But I was just so like dopamine rush, like trading, just like gambling, literally just gambling every day. Um, and the way that I got out of it was literally just doing it so long to the point where I'm like sitting after blowing accounts just like so mad at myself, like so upset, like tears coming running down my face, like I there's what am I doing? Like, do I want this at all? Like, do I ever want to be profitable? Like, I can't stick to some rules and make this actually work, cuz like what am I doing at this point? I'm just wasting money. This isn't going to be a career. This is going to be my biggest failure. All I'm doing is losing. There's no winning. I might win some days, but come to every end of the week, I'm down. I have accounts blown every week. Maybe not every week, but like definitely like at least 2 a month. And yeah, it really sucked, and it kind of just pushed me to a breaking point because it was so tragic to where I had to fix it and like told myself that I needed to. But if you guys aren't there yet and you're still breaking your rules and you just can't stop, watch the other videos that I have. I have one that says how to stop crashing out. Also, you can watch Jackonomics videos. His videos helped me a lot. Read books. But like I said, psychology, like videos and people giving you advice is only going to help you to a certain point. You need to come to the realization that like if you ever want to make trading work, it has to change for you. Like what's going on right now, the way that you're doing things is not going to work, so you have to change. You have to realize that. And if you don't realize that, nothing can happen. So that's the tricky part. You have to get yourself to realize that. And it should be pretty simple to do so, but it's easier said than done. The next stage, I don't really want this video to go past 5 minutes, so I might do 1 or 2 more. The next stage is you know what you're doing, but like you've proved to yourself that you know what you're doing, and like you take the same trades as your mentor, you take the same trades as other people, your psychology is good, but you just keep on making stupid mistakes that are putting you behind. You keep on losing confidence in like yourself because you just can't perform and like kind of just like get into that flow state where you're like you just have a week of like just grinding and like you're up like like it always it's hard to explain this stage, but I definitely had it where like you know what you're doing, you're using a system, you're using a strategy, but like every now and then you're like breaking a rule, or every now and then you just make a stupid mistake like long and there's like equal lows below you and you get stopped out and it's just a tragic loss. And stuff like that happened to me when I felt like I was just trading and taking trading way too seriously. Like, and I know that sounds stupid because it's a really serious like thing, but right now, like the point I'm at right now, I'm the most successful I've ever been at trading, but I care about it the least. Like if you tried to tell me like, all right, take a break off the charts for one day, like a few months ago, I'd be like, no way. Like I'm sitting on the charts and I'm going to watch. I cannot miss some screen time. I need to build my discretion and I need to watch price move and figure out what's going on. Now that like I know that and I've proved to myself that I can perform over like more than just a week and make money, I know that. Like I'm confident in it and like I can miss a day, and missing a day is almost good. You want to look for a reason to not trade every day. A day that you don't trade is a day that you don't lose money. And I just stopped caring about it as much. Like I stopped putting all of my faith into trading, and like if I lost, like it didn't really like ruin my day. Like if I would lose as long as I followed my rules, I would feel good afterwards. Like I'd be like, all right, I followed my rules. Like there's nothing to be mad about. I just lost. Like some other people lost today too. There's millionaires out there that already made it that I wish I was like that lost. Like they're just like me, and I'm just like them. We'll do one more. Um, another point that was pretty tricky for me was after I passed my first account and I did really good on it and I built my buffer up to like 2,000, could have taken $1,000 payout, and then I lost it all. And I got to this point making the $2,000 on my first XFA, like that was literally straight luck. It was just a really good week or two of price action, and I had like literally 2 green weeks in a row where I was just making like it was just really sloppy trading. Like some days I would be like just taking trades for no reason. I passed my first account, like trading, like the whole week that it took me to pass the account. Like I had really good psychology, taking only A+ setups and full porting them. It took me like 4 days to pass the account. And then I got onto the XFA and it was just like it was awesome. Like I was just winning every day. I felt unstoppable. I was like, I found the infinite money glitch. Like this is what they mean when they say like you get profitable and your life just changes. Like you start making so much money. It goes from 0 to 100 like so fast. You see people go from unprofitable to like super rich and you wonder how. Like, oh, this is it. Like that's what I thought. So I was like, I almost felt like, oh, I have it now. Like I don't have to like, I just understand it. Like I understand the markets. Like no, bro, I did not. I still don't. I have no clue what's going on in these markets. All I know is I hop on and look for my model every day. And I look to take an A+ trade. I don't look for, like if I see, I trade IFVGs, bro. If I see a level that looks really good where I'm like, oh, like this could be like really good. Like I could probably bottom tick this, make like $2,000 off like one trade. All I have to do is risk like $200. Bro, I don't do that because I'm looking for like what I know. I have the most data built up on this strategy. But yeah. And the way that you got to get out of that is you got to get humbled, because you're not going to humble yourself when you're on top of the world like that. And the way that I got humbled is I blew the account. And honestly, I literally like did not care that much, and I thought it was going to be devastating. I remember like at the peak of the account when I had it built up like a lot, I was like, wow, like what if I blow it? Like that would really suck. And I remember I had a $600 daily loss limit for each day. So if I lost more than $600, I would just the account would shut itself off for the day. And this kind of saved me a little bit. I definitely would have blown the account a lot quicker. But I didn't have the experience yet to have a $600 risk. And I was also using minis. That was a struggle. Like that, if I didn't use minis, I'd probably still be on that account. You should be using micros until like you're very, very confident and have like a $3,000 buffer. And how you guys can get out of that situation if you're in it right now. If that's in the situation that you're in, it means you have the tools and you have what it takes to be profitable. Like you literally have what it takes to make it from trading and like get rich. What you need to do is slow down and perfect all the imperfections that are causing you to make mistakes, like what caused me to blow the account. I was risking too much and I was just getting sloppy. Like I knew how to trade, I was just getting sloppy with it. Like, and yeah. So yeah, anyways, that is going to be it. Please like and subscribe. That would be much appreciated. And I think I have all of my other social medias in my bio, and I put a new Discord link into my YouTube bio. So if you guys are watching this and you want to get in the Discord, go try that out. God bless and have a good day.